What's up, YouTube? So today I am bringing you the first official module in the Embers of the Last War campaign, Murder in the Skyway. So we have this put together, got the players going, and this one's pretty interesting. So hope you enjoy it. See you in a few seconds. Enjoy the video.
Hey YouTube, we're back. So this is the start of Murder in the Skyway. So some of these characters are level 2 since they did play in our TAC 0 module, but we do have one level 1 character with us today. And after discussion and debate, it has been decided that we will be doing the encounters in Charm. So we will be doing that next week instead of 8 TAC 2, not 8 TAC 2, Embers of the Last War TAC 2. So this is the start of it, and I'm going to go ahead and start over here with Kyle and let him introduce his character. So just a quick little introduction of who and what you're playing.
I am playing something that is standard to the rest of my allies. I am a human named Flint Lockett. I am a former airship and mechanical engineer who is decided to spend the rest of his life adventuring and try to earn glory.
That way when they look on the map they can see who's who.
Okay. Kirk?
Hello, my name is Titan G1F7. I am a Warforged Juggernaut Paladin, and I will be going with the protection of nature. So I will be going Oath of Agents eventually. I'm starting at level 2. And I will be doing my job to protect, serve, and keep the rest of my party alive.
Okay. Alice?
Okay, I'm going to be playing a level 2 bard named Jennifer. You can call me Jen or Jenny, I don't care.
Okay. And Ray?
Hi, my name is Ray. I'll be playing Garuk. I am a half-orc ranger of the House Thrask. I will be starting at level 2 because of playing in last week's pre-adventure. So yeah.
Okay. Rachel?
I'm playing Quicksilver. She is a... what? She's a swift stride shifter. She's level 2 because I played last week. She's a ranger with 1 level of rogue. She's really sarcastic and doesn't pay attention very much.
Okay. And Siva?
Yep, I'm Sivo. I'm going to be playing
Beatty, the shifter bar monk. I'm a monk. Yes, I'm like 10 years old, and I'm looking for a new mummy. Also only level 1 because I'm the one person who didn't show up last week. But they told me there was a limited number of seats at the table and I wasn't able to go. So that's just me. Yep. Well, I'm going to be keeping this voice for all this time. Please pray for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't maintain mine. I can't maintain mine that entire time.
Without yours! Without yours!
Why, do you want to say
I
something?
forgot to say it was a changeling. I'm a
That's a
changeling
little
for
important
level
there.
2.
That's a little
Yeah,
important.
there we go.
Yeah, she's a changeling.
I'm
Yeah.
like shifter. I'm one of those swift striders that kind of looks like a rat and that don't have the typhoid.
You are so boring.
It's like your
So,
voice can handle. You with the.
What are you
You should have
starting?
off a 5, bro.
What form?
Yeah.
Looking like a changeling that has long white hair and really skinny and kind of tall.
Okay.
I was like, I can't keep that going. I can't do that. It'll drive me insane.
So, y'all find yourselves in the Azure District in the Skyway Ward. Y'all have been brought together for a rare treat. A party in one of the local taverns. Y'all have been all invited due to your particular talents. This has just been a couple of the houses getting together, celebrating talent, rewarding you for good work. So you've been brought in to enjoy yourselves. You get to have some nice drinks, nice food, get yourself off the streets, get a nice meal. Now,
I was just sleeping in the alley out back and heard a
At-
commotion.
at the end of the meal, you find yourselves leaving together, and as you are walking down the street to go to one of the sky coaches, y'all felt it a great idea to share a sky coach, save on the money to get yourselves back to your homes. And as you were going towards the sky coach, you come to
None of y'all know that I was
a
stuck.
narrow, 100-foot long bridge where you see something very nefarious. Through the darkness and the rain, you make sight to a cloaked figure that appears to be hunched over something. But as soon as you realize him, he looks towards you, he stands up and leaps over the side of the bridge.
Well, he's dead. He's not your friend.
How high is the bridge, and is there water at the bottom of it?
So in Charm, it is. Have you watched?
It's a landlocked.
No. Think more like from Star Wars, the capital planet. How it's the different levels of the city. So he's pretty much jumping down from one level of the city to a different level of the city.
Does he look like he's falling to, off himself, or is he just trying to get away?
Seems like he's just trying to get away.
I rolled a 22 to make sure none of you noticed I got on the sky car too, because I thought that kills me.
So you can all make me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm a monk who lives in an alley.
No, I'm just
Natural
angry.
20. That's 24.
I only got a 6. I'm probably tinkering with my
17.
stuff,
Yes.
8.
which would fit my
No.
character. Probably just
What'd you get,
tinkering
Ray?
with like a little
25.
trained up dog.
Yes. What'd you get?
26.
Yes.
How the hell are you?
I'm a mechanic. I like making
Because
one
of
little
our-
road.
Because I'm not.
I'm probably looking at you going.
What'd you get?
24.
Look at this.
Okay. So those of you.
I just like looking at this like.
So
Now we're all going to be straight the rest of the night.
those of you who noticed, you all noticed that the cloaked figure was a brawny, medium-sized
Engineer.
humanoid that had a short blade in one hand and a bag in the other. But the blade did not reflect any light. And those of you who made the perception check can all make
Mind if I watch you repair?
investigation checks. I'll come back to the investigation checks because I've got some additional information first. If you are a rogue or you have a criminal background, you can make this investigation check at advantage.
That's a 16.
So,
Does the pirate count as the criminal background?
y'all were not able to see the figure's face, but a flash of lightning illuminated his especially wide and toothy grin. Looking over the bridge, you can tell that the assassin has fallen away into darkness and the storm, and there's no way to catch him at this time. So give me those investigations for those of you who passed the perception. 10? That's good enough.
15.
So you passed.
20.
Robot is surprised.
So you all passed.
Robots like
So
this.
you all know that the weapon was coated in what's known as blade black. And it's a coating of mud mixed with coal dust and paint to aid in hiding weapons.
It was that covering. He Can use the mad clear coat on that day.
So
Is he dead?
It wasn't
there's
though.
there's
Was it
a figure,
coat of a
a
black
lump
man?
on the ground further up the bridge.
I would like to approach.
Okay.
I will approach as well.
Anyone else approaching?
Yeah, I'll come up kind of.
If everyone else is, I guess I will.
What type of bridge
One-
is this? It's not a rope bridge, is it?
Rushes quickly
It's not a rope
into
bridge, is
danger.
it?
No, it's stone.
Is stupid.
Okay.
I'm going to
One
apply
who
my shield.
stands back during danger.
I
stays
am
alive.
too, and going to apply my shield,
Unless someone comes up behind
and
you.
I'm going
Good
to
job.
draw
Food for thought.
my blade.
My favorite
I'm just
drink
gonna,
is
I'll let the big guy go first. I'm just gonna
water
try to see if maybe this guy
without the
comes.
typhoid.
I'll hold a hand down, let my tree symbol
heard
start
it's really hard
glowing,
to
and try to
find
lay
that.
on hands the guy.
Is it the
So-
I'm going to medicine protect first, obviously.
lots of typhoid?
Well,
We don't even know.
If I have
when
time.
you come
If I have
up
time.
to the man, he is dressed as a House Orion courier,
House Oriental.
Okay, I
and as you check the body, you can tell he is clearly dead.
damn it.
Uh, satchel strap over his shoulder, but the bag from it has been cut away with a blade. Now, if you can give me a medicine check, anyone else who also wants to make checks can do perception or investigation. You have time to do one
We'll do
of those
perception.
3.
17.
Okay,
We're
just
doing.
I'm gonna go around the table. So tell me what you did and what you got.
Perception of land.
Success.
17 medicine.
Success.
14 perception.
What are the
Success.
options?
Medicine, investigation, or perception.
Okay, perception. Nope.
Oh, that's right.
What'd you get?
Well, 10.
Success.
Investigation 17.
Success.
Perception. That's like 13.
Success. Okay, so I'm going to start with the medicine. So,
Doesn't have to be.
Titan, your medicine check revealed that he appears to have been killed by a single off-center stab to the heart. It's clearly the work of a professional.
Okay.
Those of you who did a investigation check, which I believe was just you.
Yes.
Okay. Quicksilver, you notice from the investigation that the wound is in the shape of a plus sign, which is very unique.
I say.
And the rest of you who did the perception checks were all able to find a wooden chit good for 1 free drink at the Rat's Paw, which is a tavern
That's
in
what I heard.
the Calliston district of Lower Durham.
Oh, okay. I was about to ask, like, I've never heard that word in my life.
Okay,
So-
I will take the
Chill.
chip.
Shit.
Alright,
Chit.
Shit, I will
Shit.
take that.
Like a medical shit. A certification.
I will take that.
Okay,
And look at this guy's face extremely hard.
so just as you get done taking that, you are all approached
It's
by
shit, not fecal matter.
8 guards
Of course. Shit.
God.
led by a male mountain dwarf who introduces himself as Watch Sergeant Emos.
Down the tiny thing.
And they are coming from the direction you came from.
Yeah.
You were also approached from the direction that you were going by another watchman, a human, by the name of Cavil.
Hail, smooth skins.
where were we all 5 minutes ago? This is not what it looks
You're
like.
rude. I was talking.
This man requires burial.
Okay.
What has happened to you?
This guy was killed.
Well, I was
Stabbed
looking
by a
for water
professional
that didn't
assassin.
have the typhoid. And then this guy was killed, and the man rode and jumped off the roof. And I did nothing. I live in the alley out back of the bar.
We're not on the roof.
He jumped off the thing.
The bridge.
Look, I'm from a little hovel in the middle of
No.
nowhere.
I'm
I've
just telling
trained
you.
in martial arts for the last.
Then you roll.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
If you're
Here's
going
what
to
I'm
give
doing.
important information.
I'm only 10. You refuse to
I
be my
just wanted to
mother.
say it's like
Who you are? Help.
tinkering. That's what, yeah, of course that would make sense for my character. Great.
So, you
Wait for those crits, buddy.
so
I read it in the nicest way around. I call him a snooze skid.
so y'all are claiming
Not fair.
that you didn't murder this individual.
It was
course we
assassin from
If we
from
did,
house.
we
I'm
would still
gonna
be here.
point out that none of us have a weapon that would make that shape wound.
He's could have done that with 2 stabs of a dagger.
I just do this. What?
He was stabbed by an assassin from the blah 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 house.
At this
Listen, I don't pretend to even finish
At-
the house name.
at
I'm not
this
gonna remember
point-
it. I'm not gonna remember it.
Cavill speaks up and says
Is that
that
a dwarf?
Cavill's the one touches written. Cavill's, I think.
Cavill's the human.
Okay, good. The
He
better
speaks
snooze
up
skid.
and says, "Sir, I did see a figure jump off the bridge. I believe these people are telling the truth."
Yeah, that's what I said. He jumped and he went away.
The bridge.
Well,
On a
I'm
bridge.
sorry, but I don't know the difference between a bridge or a roof. I'm only 10.
So, Emos, not in a hurry to fill out the
Okay,
paperwork
movie.
concerning the murder of a person from one of the grand houses, has a solution.
We're fucked.
You all have 24 hours
Wait for the picture.
to prove your innocence. Find the culprit and deliver him to us, and you are set. You are free.
You know how you can find that easily? Why don't you go and talk to one of the houses, you know. Go actually talk to House Thrask. You can ask them, and you can probably hire us. You know.
Or I could just go and take you in as the only available suspects.
Another thing you could do. I heard there are these people
And in fact,
who talk to dead bodies.
Cavill, you can come help these individuals in their investigation.
Stories from Jen.
So this the culprit, he has to be alive, right?
I'd like to
We would
run
prefer
Bring
him.
back.
Things happen, and I'm just making sure.
We would prefer him alive.
Okay.
But does that
But-
mean he has to be?
I do understand that accidents happen.
How about lunch?
So-
Does lunch happen?
Should
Scavenger.
he pass, we
Carry
do
on.
have means of getting information to
Yielding
corroborate
money.
if they are the real culprit.
Okay. Awesome. So that 24 hours starts now? Not tomorrow
Yes.
more? Okay.
Starts now.
Okay. Synchronized watch.
What's a watch?
It has like little sand in
Internal
it. You
timepiece
flip it around.
synchronized. We will find your culprit, and if he is dead, you may talk to his corpse and discover his reasonings.
That's what
You
I
may
said.
all give me insight checks.
Yeet. That's my third 14 in a row. What the hell, dice? I'm happy.
Good.
You roll a 19 on the die. I don't think bonuses matter.
That's a 16.
So, well, still.
16.
Yes.
15.
Yes.
20.
Yes. No.
12.
No.
19.
Yes.
Nice.
So, those of you who succeeded, you all realize that Emos is punishing Cavill for defending y'all's integrity, and that the whole reason for him putting him on this mission with you is to set him up as a scapegoat for when you fail.
So wait, this guy's also a board member?
Rude.
Yes, Cavill is a watchman.
Emos. Does Emos
I
have
missed
his
that
hair
part for some
swooped slightly to the right?
Yeah.
So,
Wait, did y'all openly discuss the bar coupon?
The chick.
The coupon.
It's a chick.
so
It's
Yes.
a very
with
common
this,
term.
Emos and the other
No,
guards.
it is not.
Yes, it is. If you're from the military,
Okay,
or
fair
if you
enough.
work for the DON or DOD, yes, it's very
Emos,
common.
Emos and the other guards go away at this point, leaving you to your investigation.
Yeet.
Of
And
course.
Cavill, looking at the body and whatnot, and immediately realizing that he is of House Orion. Says, I don't know about the information you found about him so far, but I do know here in this district is one of House Orion's stations, and we might be able to find out who this man is if we go there.
Are we gonna take the body?
Yes.
Okay.
But, I mean, do we need the whole body?
I think that would be
Or
preferable.
wouldn't it be easier to just carry ahead and then ask them if they
Yeah,
need
and then
this
we're gonna have
eye?
to probably come back and get the body
Is-
later.
We must keep the
Is-
body intact for burial purposes.
Is there any
We
like
don't have to do that.
signias? You know, is there a house ring on them or
Humans.
anything like
He
that?
had
Catharsis.
patches on his uniform.
But the
Okay,
the
but
dead,
it's like-
you eat it.
Can the
Elizabeth
guards
frowned
take
upon in
the
society.
That's what your mom did to your dad. isn't
Can the guards take the
Yes.
body?
No,
And
you're
that's why
going to
she
need
died
to
of typhoid.
pretty much. Cavill's like, if we're going to identify who he is, we're going to have to take him and deliver him to House Orion ourselves.
I'll carry
She
him.
also did the
Okay.
four
He's a regular
covers
human, right? He
with
weighs
the
like
Yeah.
what, 150, 80?
Pretty much.
Easy.
And you're in the same district that
I'm
the
a
station
rat.
is in.
Pounds of carry
I know what
capacity.
you are.
I'll be fine.
it? I know what you are.
All right.
Juggernaut going to lift it.
I should have gone.
Sorry, I heard, like my brain was like, Juggernaut, oh, Juggernaut. But no, I'm not using that as my voice. If I was a barbarian, hell yeah, I would use that voice, but I'm not a barbarian.
Wait, what voice?
I'm very
I'm
confused.
the Juggernaut, bitch. That
That
one.
was horrible.
It was
That
not.
was
So-
horrendous.
Moving on.
Shut up.
That was horrendous.
It takes
Horrendous
you.
of a whore.
That's the line. What am I calling you? By the
It
way.
takes you about 5-10 minutes to get to the Azure station. But upon arriving and them seeing the dead body of their courier, you are quickly ushered into a meeting room that has comfortable chairs and a large table.
What?
Dark vision.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't.
So,
Sucks.
I know. I'm just looking at robots like, do I get dark? No. No,
Yes.
none of the robots get dark.
so I'm going to go around. I'm going to ask for y'all's passive insights.
Same as my other. How did it say? Oh, because
Passive insight.
He's checking right now his skills. He's
Budman was trying to guarantee something.
Leave your throat.
Get back at me.
live.
No.
13.
Yes.
10.
No.
12.
Yes.
14.
Yes.
What are?
Actually, I'm sorry.
12.
12.
Yes.
Because it's a +2 in wisdom.
Then yes. So,
Thought I had thought insight was intelligence. But
those of you with the that succeeded, you all realize that
I didn't train it.
the staff's goals at the moment is to hide y'all away from their otherwise high class clientele,
yeah.
while still wanting to be helpful. So they just don't want y'all standing around out in the open where they could be
Makes sense.
identified as being in any sort of business with you.
You probably should have put a blanket on him. Probably
Just because I have a little coal in me does not mean that
Did you
I
really
have
just
to
carry it
pull off
around?
the
Did you?
lift.
Yes, he
We're
did.
carrying around a dead body.
Oh, yeah, the
So-
robot's carrying around a dead body.
We could
Yes.
have stuck it in bags.
You are asked
You're not dismembering him.
But
to
that
wait
would be
here
all
for a few minutes
Okay.
that one of their representatives will come to you to speak to you.
Okay.
Okay.
And you don't find yourself waiting long,
Good.
but
I thought to put a blanket over it. What do you want from me?
a female
Off said we should have just taken the head. It could have been a
human
bag.
noble
Ruined.
that clearly bears the dragon mark of the
This
house
is a money bag. It doesn't matter.
introduced herself
There's
as
brain juice on your money.
Shala de Orion.
T'Challa.
So she asks you, what? I heard that you have brought one of our couriers who's met a awful fate.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, we.
let us Go to see this
I
individual.
mean, he's right here. He's just in his hands.
We was on a bridge and we was going, and then that person got stabbed. Another guy jumped off a bridge. It was a bridge, right? A bridge. And then yes.
So she
like
comes
he's a
over,
courier. Does he
kinda
carry the typhoid?
moves his hair around a bit just to check him from different angles and whatnot. He goes, yes. This is Tars Grayson. He's a native to Sean. He's worked for the house as a courier for 7 years. I know he's maintained an apartment in the Broken Arch district in Middledure. I can obtain for you the address if you need that. But Saws here was given a task earlier from one of our clients in Azure. Now, due to privacy policies, I can't tell you this client's name,
That's fine.
and I'm not exactly sure what the destination was. I just know it was here in the city. But, hopefully, that gives you enough to go on, and, we'll take the body off your hands, give him the proper burial.
I know that you said you can't tell us who it was meant for, but can you tell us what it is? Because, as you can see, his satchel has been severed, so somebody took it.
Was it dangerous to human life?
Well,
Was it made of machines?
Unlike you flesh and meat bags.
this
you
goes
use disease.
against our normal policies.
You better make sure you're not a carrier of the
But
typhoid.
you know what? I'll make a deal with you.
Should be testing himself in just in
If
case.
you find some information out
They
for
spray
me,
some stuff from your mouth.
I
make sure
can
it's not there.
forego our policies and provide the information about the who this was for you.
Okay.
So what do you want?
Yeah. What do you want?
They most likely will
So-
acquire whatever he was delivering back in safely.
We're talking about the information. What does he want for the information?
What I want is simple.
Hope so.
I just need a promissory that y'all are going to achieve this goal, and I will give you the info, because we don't quite like people going after our own. So simply make sure the due diligence is served here, and I'll give you this info, but I'm going to need this signed and contracted that you will ensure the proper person is sentenced.
Okay, a contract, because he said promissory, and I thought the only one who was promised, and that's so easy. Oh, I promised and I'm going to eat my head. I mean, I just promised, and I'm not obviously
He's
not going to do it.
promising that we're gonna find.
I don't know me letters.
So,
You can
Outside
make
your
him put a little handprint. You got ink that he can dip his little hand in.
we'll dip his whole face in if
All
that's
right,
necessary.
you have the whole sheet to yourself.
I don't know
I
me
will sign
letters.
this contract of yours.
So, she drafts up a quick contract stating that y'all will find the individual who did in fact commit this crime,
Could you read the fine print out loud to me?
and
You can't read?
No, I'm just not smart.
after
I'm a guardian unit.
after you have all signed,
I wouldn't
She-
sign
Read the
with my
fine
real
print out
name.
to me out
I
loud.
want to read it first.
she goes and files it away.
Okay.
Yeah, he
And
wants
then
to
when she
read it
comes-
first, and I
I want
want
to make
him
sure
to
there's
read
no
it out loud
loopholes
to
or
me.
shit we're signing away.
Seems like a very
What's your
basic,
language?
straightforward
I still
contract.
sign with
Okay.
I still sign with a nickname,
So,
not a real name.
I
Actually,
definitely
still
Paul.
legally binding contract with everything. It'd be tied back to you.
It was so small.
No.
So cute.
The only nickname that I call myself.
Ah,
As long as
but
someone else
she
proves
tells
that
you that
No.
Tars'
I don't do left
contract
hand when I'm right-handed.
was filed by
Writing is the same.
Lubana Petrivna, and that he was to pick up
there.
a message from her estate here in Azure.
Okay.
Well, magic can prove anything.
As well, she tells you,
Legend or
I know that
tell me who signed this contract.
he's been known to associate with some less savory folk at the Rat's Paw. It's a tavern in the Kellistan district in Lower Durham.
Rat's
Yeah,
paw.
that's where the ship came.
His only reprimand that he's had his entire time being here has been for drinking to excess on his off hours. Now, we don't like seeing our members have instances of public intoxication.
Understandable.
So that's really been the only problem we've had with it. But like I said, he had some seedier
You drank too much water and you have a problem with that.
contacts down there.
A
They
little bit
may
heavier than that.
be of help.
Okay.
You drank muddy water
Yes. That gets you kind of messed
without
up.
typhoid.
Gets you real messed up.
So,
I can cure that.
What'd you say the name of
Yeah,
the
worse.
person you got this from was?
You
This
look
package.
tired.
that was Lobana Petrivna. Didn't necessarily see the best one.
Petri dish. From a petri
Don't
dish.
talk with that.
She's not a typhoid.
So,
Don't care about
that's
I can cure that.
the most information you can gain here. Go ahead and mark that as 1 hour has passed.
Oh.
Y'all have a choice on what you would like to investigate from here.
So we have his house,
His
The-
favorite bar.
the favorite bar, or just swing it.
Okay, you have the info you have that you can look further into
Oh, I'm sweating.
is his apartment, the bar,
Or Labana.
Lavana. You can also go asking around about this unique weapon, as well as this material that he coated the weapon in.
What was that called again?
What house did we
It
were
was
we able
called
to deduce that the
Blade
assassin
Yes,
was from?
Blade Black.
What house were we able to deduce that this assassin from, or what kind of
It
poison
was
he's
just a
using?
thing that
Right.
covered it in. And
It didn't seem like he used any poison.
We didn't know anything about the guy who ran except for the Blade Black he used on his weapon.
Okay. Okay.
And his
And I
weapon
guess that's
doesn't
common
pierce
practice in
saw.
the city.
His weapon does a point piercing like that, which means that it's probably a bayonet from
And he has a toothy
before
grin.
Yeah, that grin was actually rather unique. You can go ask around about that too.
I didn't see it though. Ah!
You can't
The
set it
man had a
up.
wide
It's
grin,
dangerous in
possibly
combat.
bestial in nature.
So,
You too. You could potentially be bestial in nature.
What about you two?
You too.
I say we go see Labana.
Huh?
I say we go see Labana and figure out
His
what
mouth
this
was
message,
pointy and
what this
sharp.
message was and where it was going.
I think he was a
Why
cat.
everybody wanted to eat.
His mouth was pointy and sharp,
Yes.
So you are going with Ivana.
like a Cheshire.
Okay.
Like a Tom.
So,
No, like a Cheshire. Mole
You're gonna
rats.
get us in trouble.
He is referencing a work of fiction.
What?
you make your way to
I'm referencing a story my mom's told me.
Ivana
Oh, she died of the typhus.
Petrivna's mansion. It is walled.
Typhoid.
How far away is it?
That's the
It's in this district.
Oh,
Okay,
So
it's
you
not
can
far.
get there pretty quickly.
Good.
typhoid.
Rats are
But-
carriers of typhoid fever.
The entire area, even though it's
a joke the entire time, Kyle.
even though it's very dark here, the entire area is well lit
Good.
by ever bright lanterns. As you come up to the mansion, the gate is locked, and the stone walls are about 10 feet tall.
Is there a bell or something?
There.
Door knocker.
So let's see here.
Is there a window nearby? I can just
Side
scrape my
door.
nails
Oh,
on.
that's right, Typhoid Mary. Oh, I forgot about Typhoid.
There
Oh, I
are
was like, I know Typhoid. Oh, yeah, Typhoid Mary.
guards
Everyone
that
loves
you
her.
can see inside the gate that you could call out to and try to convince them to let you in. But there's no like bell.
Excuse me, guard sir.
They grunt. They seem a little annoyed about having to move from where they were standing, but they eventually walk over. What you want?
I was hoping that we would gain entrance into this fine establishment. Help me out.
We're here to see
This is odd.
Lavana Petrivda.
Yes, petri dish.
What business you got with the lady?
We've
She's
got
a teacher.
some message about her message being intercepted.
Yes.
And we need to speak with her.
Give me a persuasion check. And since you are talking with them, do you have persuasion? If so, you can assist
I
him.
don't think I do. Oh, I do.
I was
So,
like, oh,
you,
poor
you
Bard.
can assist him. So,
If you're a bard without persuasion,
I had it last time,
Ooh, I think he's good.
but I put it. I have
That'd
it.
be 20.
they're convinced that
Persuade
you
people that I
are
am what I am.
Legitimate.
legitimate and needing to talk to the lady. So, give us a minute. We have to announce
she could
your
be a scary
arrival.
bard. What kind of
We'll be
bard are
back
you
for you.
Alright.
So,
That's right, you're more for melee.
you're left waiting there about a good 5-10 minutes.
I don't have time for this.
But then,
It's only been an hour and a half or so.
a different set of guards comes back.
Let's wait for 10 more minutes.
Like, follow us.
Okay.
You're brought into the complex. Gate is locked up behind you. When you when you're brought to the meeting room, the 2 guards that you initially talked to are in here, and they introduce you to the lady Lavana,
Hello.
Flowers and
and
Don't take their flowers.
Now, question.
she asks you
Is it
I'm telling them to
with
take
a V or a V?
B.
Okay, Lavana.
Yep.
It's the
What is it?
I assume.
What is it that I can help you with?
We are searching for a murder.
They're fine.
The assassin has intercepted a courier who has seemed to be carrying your package. And we would like to know where the package was going and of what importance.
okay.
Where this person lost their life trying to deliver it.
Oh. There are... That is very disturbing. I had hired House Orion to deliver a letter to my sister Alexia in Flamekeep. So, I don't know why they would want a letter of that nature. That doesn't seem right.
What did the letter contain?
Just letting me keep in touch with my sister.
Would you like to roll an insight check
Me
on this
too.
asshole?
Go ahead.
By chance, what is your sister's name?
Nah.
Alexia.
do I believe her with my passive insight of 14?
Yeah, can I use that instead?
Insight, natural 20.
Oh shit. Kyle, buddy, pal. Is he telling the truth? I guess then I.
Good job.
Okay.
I mean, I believe him. Yeah.
This
I
is
believe
why
so.
we can't have nice things.
By chance,
can't
Miss
remember.
Labana, what do you do?
You can tell that, Kyle, you can tell that she's lying.
Yeah.
Hey, lady. Start, why don't you start actually telling us the truth, and then we can actually get somewhere. Now, I understand for you wanted to keep your secret, but lying us will do us no favors here.
For shame.
Now I have to
You
take
know,
some
I don't think she's trying to do us favors. We're trying to do her favors.
Now I have to take soda
By
truth here.
telling her who killed her friend.
Wasn't her friend.
Well,
But whatever.
I'm not playing Pal and County how you play.
Her acquaintance.
I never know if I
Her letter carrier.
But you would DPS yeah, still.
You can't argue that one. It's exactly what he was. Unless he was a
So-
typhoid carrier. Because she said he was a
look,
carrier.
I just moved to Sean from Silgastar and Thrain. My husband,
That's
Yuri,
what you
who is
would
now deceased, expanded the family fortune through logging. I moved to Sean to get away from the memories of my husband. I'm very interested in learning about art. The art seen in Sean is said to be quite impressive.
Okay, so what was this message you sent?
Yeah, because that had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Yep. I'll roll my big ass right behind him.
You're fucking. It's a woman.
I don't care.
Language.
She's great. I'm not. Listen, okay?
Yeah.
I love the kids. I don't love the kids that much.
I'm about to be
It's for a charity.
children's charity.
I'm saying I love the kids, don't get me wrong, but I
Stop
don't.
talking. Stop
Yes,
talking.
just
I
shut
haven't
up,
even
Tony.
been cursing.
You've
I
barely been
have been
talking.
censoring myself.
Everybody stop talking right now.
Oh, God,
Yeah, I
you are
haven't
always
been talking
horrible.
because
So-
I've been
These
censoring
children are going to die of typhoid because
Alright.
of you.
Come on.
I swear the letter was for my sister. This must have something to do with the government of Thrain. They have to be involved in this murder.
Would you mind us asking what was the letter about?
Give me another insight check.
18. 11.
No, yes.
22.
Yes. You can tell she's still continuing to lie to you. And you can tell that she really doesn't know anything about Thrain
That's
or
okay.
about art like she's claiming the whole reason she's here.
Alright. I don't think that this woman is going to be any help to us, and I think we should just leave.
Why is she still lying?
Yep. I ain't got time to be wasting. My
Look,
life's
if
all
you
right.
don't, if you don't,
Scary.
if you don't tell us
I could be scary.
what was in the message,
I'm sure they do.
for all we know, this assassin could be coming for you next.
I hope so.
So,
I will not. go to
everyone
jail
give
for
me perception checks, please.
I'll tell you real quick.
No.
I mean, Mom told you. No, I see nothing. That's the first roll below 13 I've done all day.
Would you?
I got a 2 on the die.
No.
Yeah,
No.
13.
No.
21.
Yes.
9.
No.
9.
No. So, Ray, you've noticed during this conversation, if you just glanced around the room, noticed some symbols. And you realize that they were in a lot of the halls that you passed on your way here. And just because of your general knowledge of Sharn, you realize that these are symbols of the Silver Flame.
Okay.
Oh.
And that
Gods are weird here.
this whole situation just kind of seems
The next wine.
kind of seems off. Doesn't seem right. Seems like there's something else going on here, and you're not quite sure what, but you don't think you're going to be able to get it out of her.
Yeah, but
Okay.
No, I literally only have a short
Just to, I guess, maybe history or something. Is there any temples of the Silver Flame nearby?
No.
Or, I mean,
Not in the immediate district.
any that we could get to?
Yes, but it would take quite a bit of time.
Okay.
Shadow Moon.
Kamehameha.
I mean, honestly, I don't know much about
Yes, but I have to get
the
all of
religious
that.
symbols all around the place. Maybe you
Just
do?
not teleport.
Give me a history check.
12.
It's stormy.
Good enough. You know that
I think it's
the
6
Silver Flame had a lot of connections to the Swords of Liberty,
Okay.
and that right now the Swords of Liberty have been kind of provoking the peace.
Okay. Almost like,
Trying to start shit.
yeah, trying to, like revolution style. Like,
I just-
Okay. So, Miss Labana, how do you feel about the local government?
Oh, they work just fine. Haven't noticed any issues.
Well,
Yeah.
personally, me, I feel like, the only reason why we're here is because we're being told to come and do this. Otherwise, we're the ones going to be put up for charges for killing this man. And to be honest, I do not
Speak for
plan on.
yourself. Get away.
I am not fast.
Well, sorry I've not been much help.
My name
But
is BB
I
Allen.
don't know
I'm a
anything
fastest
about this
smoker
carrier, why he'd be
I need to take a few text levels and something.
motored at all. The best I can tell you is that Thrain had something to do with this. So, but
Alright.
unless there's something else I can help you with, this would probably be the best time for you to be on your way.
Alrighty. Well, you have a good evening.
I really wish my character was a murder bot right now. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
Well,
so we're
really
going to take
wants you all to
a
have.
short break and we will be right back, YouTube. Hey YouTube, we're back. So they have just completed their investigation. I believe I cut off before I said this to y'all, but I have informed them. What they have found out with some additional background knowledge is that the Silver Flame is linked to Thrain, and considering their discussion, they have linked Lobana to Thrain, though they're not sure what this has to do with anything that's going on, other than that there's some conspiracy going on with this linking, and that may come into handy in the future.
Do you mind giving us a marching order, Steve?
So,
Okay, so big one.
I mean, actually,
so y'all's choices continuing on
We can go to a
is
rest.
y'all can go investigate this blade wound, go investigate this unusual grin and
Kitty cat.
excuse me.
Can we split up?
Unusual. No, you cannot.
Okay.
Unusual grin and coating on the weapon. You can go to the tavern,
Kitty cat out front.
or you can go to his apartment.
Well,
Tried to chase me.
I believe we should look for the weapon, because that will lead us more likely to the assassin.
So we're going with the
You
weapon.
you cool being in front with me?
Now, this weapon is in a different district and ward. Y'all have a choice here. Y'all can either travel on foot, which will take you.
A melee and ranged.
You can either travel on foot, which will take you about an hour, or you can get yourself a sky coach
He's going to change.
for 3 silver a character, and that will get you there in a matter of a couple minutes.
I will pay for everybody to have a sky coach.
Mostly.
Okay?
Well, for everybody to get into the sky coach.
So,
1.8 gold.
takes y'all a few minutes to get there,
I gave them 2 gold.
Gotta keep the change.
and
You already have it.
y'all go to the bazaar in the middle Dura ward. Now, you know that all the best weaponsmiths are in this area. You don't know who would sell this particular weapon, but you've got a good enough.
Of course we don't.
Y'all got a good enough description of the type of wound that this weapon does that you could ask around and find out where you need to go.
Completely separate from everything. Are drow the same in this world?
No.
How are drow different? Like,
They
Where
were
are
created. They
even
weren't created by the
this
gods. They were
coming
actually created by
from?
some giant race. In order to combat the other elves who were being very rebellious.
got it. Thank
They
you.
still don't like the other elves.
No, that's completely fine. But it's just this seems like the kind of weapon a drow would make or use.
I
So-
will
Yeah, but
go to
there's
the
no
first
difference, visually.
smithy-looking
But
place
they weren't
that I
created by the
see.
gods. They were created
Do
by.
they still
and
live?
walk in.
So
I don't
we did
remember. I read the
we did see more like it was a
I didn't
blade
have that time.
he was holding. It wasn't like a club with a spike on the end of it or something. It was a bladed weapon.
Yeah, you know that it was a bladed weapon, and you know that it makes a wound that's like plus sign in shape.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that part. That's
So,
dangerous.
Holy
shit.
So,
What do you mean?
who here would like to ask around for the party?
How'd you miss that?
I want to go to the first smithy type
reading.
weapon
Her.
place I see and go in. Me.
So you're gonna make. So, is anyone else
I can help
going
her.
to attempt? You're gonna try to assist her.
Yes.
Okay. This is actually going to be an investigation,
Okay.
but it is a charisma-based investigation check.
So if you're proficient with it, you add that.
Yeah, you're prison. Are you? I'm not proficient.
I'm not proficient.
Well, then you just have.
You're not proficient with
I
investigation.
thought
You
you
can't
were
assist.
talking.
Then you just add half of it.
It's because you're kind of like interrogating. You're asking questions to find out information. So,
Okay. I'm proficient.
so give me your roll.
Charisma based.
You would basically roll with a +4.
+2. Is she proficient in?
She's a bard. Half her proficiency bonus rounded down, remember? Rounded up, remember? Down.
16?
You get that little 2.
Oh, yeah, 16.
Okay, so You he tells you that this is not where you need to be, but
Yes.
he can inform you where you need to go.
Thank you.
So
So where's that?
he tells you where you need to go is to a let's see here, where's the you need to go to Sharpest Steel.
Sharpest?
Sharp
Yep.
as steel.
Sharp as? Wait.
Sharpest
Okay,
Yes.
sharpest.
You were right. He was
Steel.
wrong.
Oh, you guys already started.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been started for a
sorry.
little
Thanks
while.
anyways. What time is it usually?
5 o'clock.
Thank you.
Okay. That's where we need to go.
That's Savior's Girl.
So
I think whoever this person is, and I will slide a gold piece their way for helping.
I know.
Because she came up and talked to us earlier.
Oh, you
She asked about
get
the
flipping a
Indian
gold
we told her,
Yes.
at the Sharpest Steel place, or the guy you
And the person who gave me the information.
You're just
Okay.
flipping gold.
And then she just
I'm giving them a piece of gold for helping.
That's a lot of money.
I
So,
have some. Mind your business.
She can be generous, which is the exact opposite of should apply.
so this store is
That's like when you look at a
You
Is
take
it-
a shiny,
It's
then you
very
make a
special
nest.
okay.
He's a gift from
So
Get it
this
there.
this store, when you go there, is a very particular store for the bazaar. It has bars on the windows and locks on the doors.
Yes.
That's a cute door.
The inside is dimly lit and filled with racks of metal weapons, from commonplace to the exotic. And it's
I guess everyone wondered
y'all came here early enough that it's still open.
Okay.
So
So when we go up to the door, like, okay, can we see in from the windows, even though they have bars on them?
yeah, it's
Can I
it's not shuttered. It's just
Okay.
barred.
can I see who's behind the counter?
You see a half orc behind the counter.
Hey.
Oh.
It's a smooth skin like you.
Okay.
It's a
God,
smooth, tusky
I
skin.
can't do that then.
Yes, you
Why
can.
can't we?
I know what you're thinking.
I can't.
Why
I
not?
don't have anything to change into.
Oh, you actually like seen one?
No, I mean I don't have clothes that are big enough
Oh.
unless I'm like
You
he's
don't
gonna.
change your body size.
But then I would look weird.
You should be scrawny. But no, your,
What-
your
what
ability
kind of
says
person-
you don't change body size.
What kind of person are you anyway?
Yeah, but if it's
But
medium,
no,
you're
but-
still medium.
Oh, what?
I think it's
What
like
are
she
you
can't
carrying
be
us now? Just
small.
regular human?
A changeling.
And she
No, no.
can't
What
be...
are you just walking around with your changeling face open?
Yes.
Holy shit, you're terrifying. Got it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their whole thing about showing their face, it's called unsettling visage.
No. You can change height.
Oh, okay,
and
okay, yeah, height and weight.
It's not like size
You
category.
can't change. Yeah.
It's more or less if I were to turn into any type like half orc, I would.
She's-
My body would change in ways I don't have clothes for right now. All right, so screw that
She
idea.
wears tight-fitting clothes.
So the door is open. Like I know there was locks.
It's got locks on it, but it's not locked
Okay.
right now because the store is still open.
All right,
Actually,
I
not
will
too bad looking in this
go inside.
Okay.
They're not that bad looking at this decision.
Really? There's a picture of one without his.
What can I help you with?
Yeah. I think
I was curious
Okay,
if you knew anything about a weapon that basically makes a plus sign when you stab somebody in the chest with it.
Yeah, I know about that. Why would I tell you?
Because you seem like a really nice person that likes to share the fun,
Yeah.
fascinating
And-
details of your work.
And really nice people like really nice things.
Oh, okay. Well, before I decide to give you something really nice, do you also possibly know about a coating that makes weapons
You're not getting it.
that makes weapons kind of look less noticeable, like in a blackish type color?
Nah,
Okay.
we don't sell that stuff here.
Okay, so that weapon though, it's something you sell. Like, do people buy that a lot?
Like I said, nice people like nice things.
You don't seem like a nice person.
He seems.
You don't seem like a nice person either.
He seems like a wonderfully nice person. I cited gold.
I like this like dwarf frame.
That's not nice enough.
Mr. Smoothskin, could you please help me and my friends? I'm a young orphan. Both my parents were killed by the typhoid. And
You know, there's a dumpster out back that
I'm
needs
gonna
some cleaning.
no, I've actually eaten out of that one a couple of times.
Put down.
All the way through.
How does 5
You can never catch a break.
Still not nice enough.
Yeah, see, people, I'm trying to, you know,
All you're doing is slipping away.
I'm just trying to appease his nicer things on the inside.
What
to
does
feel
look
bad
nice
for
to
me.
you?
'Cause I'm only 10 years old. You know that.
He's
I'm
gonna
only
pull a
10.
white sheet from under the counter and toss it over you and just go pretend to be a ghost in the corner like a good little kid.
So what does look nice
But
to
that's
you?
what my mommy and my dad and 2 of my brothers.
Twice that much, pointing to her stack on the table.
How much did you put on the table?
He wants 10 gold.
He wants 10 gold and I ain't giving it to him.
She put 5.
Yeah, he
Twice as much as what she
and
put.
he pointed to her stack.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Just
I
put down my extra holy symbol.
I prefer pieces, not junk.
all right.
This is made of the finest silver and gold.
Y'all should
Yeah,
have
that-
gold.
All right. I will.
I guess for lazy creatures like you with short lifespans, it's
We're gonna give you a book, okay, that says appropriate things to say and not appropriate things to say.
I don't think I need
West
that.
people don't know.
Anyway,
what
I'm gonna
kids
take
don't
out
like.
another 5 gold. All right, separate from her stack. All right. If you give me the information I want, it's yours.
So both of you were pushing your stacks
Yes.
forward
Yes.
to make a 10 gold
Yes.
total.
Yeah, okay, so you put another 3 gold out because you already put 2 gold.
She's totaling to be 5. She's
Yeah,
totally
there you go.
So
Don't give him a tip, he's a jerk.
it's like he
What about the smooth skin over here? Why didn't he
he
say
looks
shit?
he looks to y'all, says I think we can do some business.
All right, no, sir. Don't you take it.
But send your friend there, and he's pointing to Cabell outside.
Okay. You leave this on the table, sir. You leave for a minute, please.
I'm gonna put my hand around the guard's neck. Me and you.
Everybody, I mean the people on the map.
Sorry
Hi,
about
this
that.
is my hand.
Sorry about that, YouTube. That's me being clumsy. So,
Just be lucky it wasn't me. You'd be broken by now, YouTube.
so the when you get
There's also the card sheet.
when you get the halflings back awake and you're asking him about it,
There's also the cards that he threw away.
they tell you that we were just sent here to discourage anyone from looking for tars. If you want to know more, you should go speak to Mondo.
Alright. What do you think Mondo would say if we drag his sorry butts back to him?
So, while y'all take y'all's short rest, Cabell is going to take the few halfling prisoners that you have and go put them in jail.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, those are just ones I pulled out thinking that no reason. You know?
Nice ones.
Those are, and all those are just from the new set, not
That's
the other
fine.
cards.
You should have like this.
I think I have. Well, that is the whole moral stuff. and that's
So
one-
go
that's
ahead.
why you see only one of everything.
increase the time
I have to
by
search for different they want.
3 hours.
Okay.
You know where I'm set up.
So 3 hours to do what? Search for what?
That was the time spent at the bar plus your short rest.
So 2 hours at the bar plus.
Okay. That's a long time, but that's fine. It's no big deal.
Yep.
We'll be fine. We still have a good while left.
Okay. So you have your options now are to go try to find some info about
So, I guess speak to Boromir. Go find out by the toothy grin with the black blade, or go to the guy's apartment.
you either go speak to Mondo
Yeah.
or you go start investigating the Grin and the Black Blade and Blade Black, and then or you can go to the apartment.
Well, it was a black blade, so you didn't exactly speak right.
So wait.
Did you say Boromir?
When
That's
did,
Boromar.
Clan Boromar.
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
But Mondo is.
I was thinking, well, Sean Bean's gonna die, so.
So Mondo is the representative, and you've been instructed specifically to go talk to
So,
Mondo.
I mean, I don't really feel like we need to go look at the guy's apartment.
I asked him, did he say yes about the Blade Black? I thought he said yes.
Nah, he said he doesn't know anything about it.
I would say the best way is to keep speaking this route.
Or what, are we gonna go to Mondo?
Yeah, let's go to Mondo.
Okay.
Okay, Mondo is in the same district,
Awesome.
so no travel time of significance.
I need to see. I need to see where that card's going.
So-
Experimental frenzy. I need to see. Maybe I'm not thinking properly.
$3.
$1. $4 for me.
Okay, there it is.
So, as you start asking around about Big Mondo, where to find them, you're told that you don't find Big Mondo. Big Mondo finds you. Go to this.
Because that's not a trope at all.
So,
Does he run Barter Town?
Blue and
says if you go to this restaurant here, he'll come to you.
If we go to who?
They tell you about this restaurant and say he'll come to you.
Alright. No, you know, we're going to Sopranos, you know. So yeah, I mean,
Guess we go to this restaurant?
how long are we gonna be waiting?
They can't say.
Like, is he at this restaurant?
So, when you go to the restaurant
Yeah.
at the location that they say, realize there's no name of the restaurant anywhere on it, and it's specializes in cuisine from the Talento Plains, and when you come in, you realize that outside the staff, there's no one here. They sit you down, they bring you some food, and it's actually surprisingly really good. After you're here for a short while, a very, very large halfling.
Wait, hold on. Is
Our company.
Tall or
Is
fat?
he an absolute unit?
Or both? Does he look like a dwarf?
know that.
Think
He's a beach ball.
no. Think more of like when you see a bodybuilder that has a really big
Okay.
beer gut,
Got you.
So
got
you're
you.
talking strong man.
Got
You're
you.
not-
but think like midget strongman with a huge beer gut.
Yes, you can't say that on YouTube.
A weird mental picture.
Okay, got you.
Uh,
1 minute.
We apologize to all little people
Mental picture.
who might be watching for Nathan's non-politically correct statement.
Alrighty. So
but he comes in, accompanied by two other halflings,
We have nothing against
and
little people. All bodybuilders with big guts.
He sits down.
You guys can be scary.
You're chugging.
All bodybuilding women.
He sits down with you and calls for the chefs to keep the food coming. And he
Alright.
starts taking in a huge meal himself.
Okay.
So we're looking for someone who may be associated with you.
Yep.
You're so I hear you're looking for me. What do you want from Big Mondo?
We're looking for a man with a
Big toothy grin.
He particularly uses a
Blackened,
he
piercing,
just
plus
procured
size.
a weapon that leaves a X mark.
Plus.
Same.
Established, no, we established it was a plus though.
He uses a
We're
weapon
not
that was
getting
made
energy
illegal by the
towards you.
day.
And he coats it in something called Blade Black.
So I know who you're talking about.
Awesome.
I'm talking about Yek the Grin.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting names. I wonder how he
Is
got
he a
here.
Cheshire cat?
He's
I'm
a
scared he's a Cheshire.
he's a shifter who's worked for us in the past,
What shifters do you have
but
people?
he's not
It was very dark.
he's not working for us right now.
Other guys?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, apparently he's still running around,
Like as of like the past couple of hours or today.
He's done jobs for us in the past.
Okay.
This whole affair with Courier, we didn't put a hit out on him.
Well, somebody seems to be trying to get you guys in trouble.
Wait, did we mention Courier?
No, I mean it probably
This
got
man
around.
probably knows information.
I want to do an insight check on that part though.
He represents the crime syndicate. He knows what goes on in this city.
Well, I mean, I just say if someone mentions the person's name,
Yes.
He is.
my insight's a 22.
Yeah,
Like,
my
14
brain is
insight
literally
just to
drunken.
double check to make sure.
like-
He's. Like I said,
I have
he
no reference
represents
anymore, I
the
don't
crime
care.
syndicate.
Okay,
He
well,
knows what goes on in his city.
Mine was a 22, just to make sure,
We're
because
trying to find him. Would you have any information about that?
I don't know anything about his current location, but I do know a address for him. He tends to hole up in the Fallen.
What's the fall?
It's just one of the subsectors in the city.
Okay.
It just happened at the perfect time.
This guy's name was Yeg, right?
Yek.
Yek.
Y-E-G.
My character's probably like
Yek.
little
Okay.
from
So-
sleep.
Do you have any way of getting a hold of this man?
Nah.
Fallen.
I mean, because we can go down to the fallen and keep asking questions, but we may never find him. We're trying to. We're in a time crunch here.
I mean, maybe, if you help us out with getting a hold of this guy, we can help you with something.
You could put
legal.
a contract out for him to kill me.
Or me.
Bait
I
for
have
a
quite a
trap.
reputation.
well, if you want something good, I can give you vials of typhoid.
Where the
I
hell
think
do
it
you
might
keep
be
those?
best
Just
y'all
spitting
just
vials.
leave this investigation on its own. Yek, we kind of need Yek doing his
Okay,
thing.
well, here's the
All
thing.
right,
Here's the thing, Mr. Big Mundo, was it? I'll go with Big because you're big and I'm
Rambling. You're
So
rambling.
now, okay, so
You're simple.
I have
Rambling.
intelligence. So, but no, the problem with that is we can't really leave the investigation alone because if we can't prove something, then we all go to prison. And I'm only 10 years old and an orphan, and I don't think I belong in prison right now.
We'll leave the city. You don't have to stay in Sean.
Well, see, that's another
Okay,
problem.
that's
I don't
cool.
really
We'll
have the
think
money
about
to
that.
leave.
We'll think about it.
And my my home, I have a nest out back of the bar. It's a nice nest. It's where I keep all my Chinese.
You said
If
the
you want some
fallen,
Chinese,
right?
I have some bubbles, the best
Fallen.
bubbles.
All right. Well, we'll think about your
People just
suggestion.
ignore me when I talk.
And yes, we do. And we'll leave you to
If
your
you
nice
answer,
meal.
if you answer him, that means you're not ignoring him.
Yeah, see? Ha ha ha. I'm getting responses.
We'll leave you to your nice meal. Thank you and have a great day.
Y'all ain't done with y'all's meal yet. Finish up. Come on. I'm paying here.
Wait, what?
How much was this?
This?
Yeah.
This feast?
He
Mine.
doesn't eat.
My portion. How much was my portion?
Save it in your
provide-
stomach.
5 gold.
No substance.
Save it in your stomach
I'm
hole
leaving.
for me.
Have a good day.
Dang.
He seems very insulted with you.
Very
I will eat.
I was trying to make a human, talk,
Mine is-
man.
You
and
do.
say-
Well, no, he's insulted with her over just up and leaving.
Oh no, I'm eating food. I'm
You're
a rat.
spending money like crazy.
So,
If this man is offering me non-typhoid ridden food, I'm gonna eat it.
I'll be following her.
Yeah, I got
If the
places to
food's
be.
not rotten, I'm gonna eat it.
And places to see.
Yeah.
To be. For our changeling.
And I guess we'll be hitching a ride over to the fall. And
so we're actually
Soon we start here.
going to take a small break right here. So we'll be right back, YouTube. Hey, YouTube, we're back. So now that you know that Yek the Grin is the one responsible, and as you are on your way to his apartment, you are stopped in the street and attacked. So I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Great.
Walking out from a side alley
Because nothing
Is-
ever goes wrong in alleys.
is a Durgar who immediately goes
Larges.
into his enlarged
Ooh.
state.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
Oh, y'all are gonna get to see me not be adorable. We're gonna make
As
this.
well,
Yeah, he's only
when
he's
y'all
buffy?
when y'all notice that he buffs up, you can also see halflings
1,000 will turn
along the side of the road,
for monkeys and for
just using like some barrels and crates for cover.
It only gives me extra. It doesn't give me extra.
I know.
So it's really only used for my health. Is getting
There's
that
also
bad.
the reaction.
That's kind of my
Well, it's not when you're shifting. Yeah,
Really
there
good
is,
idea.
there is a reaction thing that I get as a monk, but I don't have the one where I
So-
can move towards someone who lands within. Well, it's actually not even one point. If someone
Go ahead and roll me
and yeah, I can
initiative.
10 feet.
Can
Yeah,
we
but
really?
wait. No off caps. It's nice.
No, it's within
Beatty initiative.
5. Okay. Oh, that would be a 19. Is it 5?
Jennifer.
8.
Quicksilver.
That's an 8.
Droop.
16.
And for somebody with thicker than me, you're not that thick.
Flint Locket.
That was funny.
9.
First of all,
I'm going to run up to him and smack him.
Kyle,
Cut. You're not even paying any attention.
why would you stab him? Explain
The
to me.
only thing that has hit and actually done anything is your Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Literally, the only thing that's done anything.
Seriously.
We've all been hitting it, and it does 0.
19 hit.
You have advantage.
Hits.
See if you get a crit.
Yeah, because, hey, there we go.
Was it a crit?
Crit.
It was a crit. We need that right now. Yeah, Kyle, you need to pay attention.
17 damage.
There we go.
That kills.
Thank God. Now I can worry
Now I
about
look
healing
like
people.
crap
Thank you.
forever.
I want you paying attention. Pay attention, Kyle. Jesus.
Okay.
Kind of like I was in my defense, I thought I had, and I was like,
So-
oh, I have a pack weapon. This is fine. It's magical. I was like, oh, wait, I don't.
He's
have a
going
pack
to
weapon.
take
Yeah, that's
a
right, right,
crossbow
right,
shot
right.
at you again since... Actually, no. I can move to where I can get an angle on him and still run away. So, 2 at the diagonal towards Ray, please. Since you were the one who just...
Now I will get a
killed.
hold through.
And now he will take the light crossbow shot against you.
18 to hit.
That will hit. Take 4. And now run him towards the hallway, going back the way is
So 15 here.
30 total. So he did 10 out.
Moved.
I know. He needs to do...
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
You should-
25, 30.
He should have only done 10
Oh,
feet of
in that
movement.
case then.
Because he was... Right.
5, 10.
Oh, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry,
There we
I didn't
go.
realize where he went.
And the Acolyte is going to run in over here and then hide.
Yeah, we can't. We were not able to catch him.
going for now.
We're gonna fail, which sucks.
Actually, no, you're not. Druk.
That thing is disgusting for a tier 1 party. What the hell?
Fail.
It wasn't one.
Petey.
10, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
So that was a dash. Done?
Bonus action. No, you can't do that unless you're damn it.
Okay, Titan.
Give me over to the big fella. Big fella. I'm gonna use a poke down here.
So, y'all have successfully taken down the Bronze Scout and one of Yek's accomplices. Now, the other accomplice made it away with Yek, and from the employee's description, you believe that he went to the train yard. As you make your way to the train yard, you are also given one of the guards from the train station to assist you.
You're replacing the other guy?
Yeah.
I think he should stay back.
It's been a minute, right?
Yeah, it'll be a minute.
Okay, I'm sorry everyone had to see that. I know it's hideous.
She kind of did the same thing.
I didn't see it.
So,
Yes, but it's a lot
as you make
cuter
your way,
when I do it.
as you make your way into the train yard, you notice that this is a very dangerous place, lightning arcing from many different places.
Yes.
You see Yek hiding away behind a crate. As you all go rush to engage him, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw to avoid the lightning.
Don't knock me unconscious, please.
Oh.
God, this thing's bouncy.
Hey.
That's a 12.
What'd you get?
13?
Success.
You got a 5.
7. Fail.
10?
Fail.
11.
Fail.
8. I'm
Fail.
dead.
24.
Unconscious.
Success. Those of you who failed
Hopefully unconscious.
will take 8 points of lightning damage.
I'm not dead.
You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Thrown back 10 feet.
Yeah.
So y'all will actually be a total of 20 feet away from Yek and knocked prone.
Do you take damage
So wait,
from 10
wait,
feet?
question.
No.
Question. Where he's at,
back, not
how
back.
far was he away if we, so...
When y'all were getting close to the thing is when the lightning arced.
So 10
So,
feet. We're 10
so
feet.
those of you who didn't get thrown back are 10 feet away.
My question is, what if I just want to be 30 feet away and shoot him? And not go across the lightning arc?
Was that not?
You probably wouldn't.
That was, no, like he's where he's hiding, you need to get around it. He's got total cover. So,
Then how did we know he was there?
y'all saw him going and hiding behind it.
Yep.
Y'all are rushing after him.
I am laid down.
I would be at 1 if I didn't use those
So-
that cure wounds on myself.
Jennifer, you're up first.
I am rolling a death save. Could have put my dice back.
You get some crits?
Nope. But it's a 19. So
Okay,
I
that's
got
success.
that. Yeah.
Quicksilver.
Thought it was a 20. I got excited.
I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 9 won't hit.
No, it won't. So, he's going to go ahead and shift,
Yeah.
get his temporary hit points, and he's going to shoot back with his hand crossbow. And he's going to miss. Blank.
Rolling a death save. Natural 1. Of
Two
course.
fails.
You guys could have finished. I mean, you were saying that, you know...
It's hard to tell when you're joking. You're a big man.
But I'm literally like never serious unless I'm like, hey, I need to talk to you guys.
That's pretty much it. It's
I pretty
true.
much buffer it with that every time. Otherwise, I'm just.
If it's serious, it's hey, can I talk to you?
But no, next time, can wrap it up.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll stay like 10, 15 minutes.
That's all.
So-
That's all I take.
His associate is going to use a spell slot to heal a little bit of damage off of Yek.
That hasn't taken any damage yet.
So he had one shot at the start of combat.
Oh, that's right.
Droop.
Okay.
Probably only makes 4 or 5, but yeah.
I guess start off. I'm just going because you do it. Use the bonus action to imprint prey.
Okay.
I will find him. He cannot go invisible to run away from me.
Okay.
Also, it gets over half cover, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal here, but pretty useful if you kept ranged.
Yeah.
And you say he's 10. How far away from
10
me?
feet away.
Where does it seem like looking at the
And his
arc? I'm trying to figure out about
is
the.
right beside him.
I'm trying to figure out about the arcing.
I helped the
You
party
know, is
so
there-
much tonight, Kirkland.
I know.
Feel that where the battle is now, you can avoid it for the rest of the time. It seems to be you had to cross through the field to get to this area.
But what if I wanted to outrange him
I've
with
been
my
the
short bow?
MVP.
He has a hand.
Okay, you've been stealing everyone's kills,
You
but
don't
still.
think there's any way
I've been
you
the
can safely do
MVP.
that.
Oh, this is so bad. This is
Almost
so
was a max
bad.
break, too.
Did you miss?
So.
No, but it's like how? There's 3 of them, and like we're all.
There's 2 of them.
2 of them.
But still,
Big Boss and EDB
we
guy.
can't really be at range. He can shoot us all. I can't outrange him. I've got 3 hit.
I'm gonna go beat the fuck out of him. I don't know what the hell you want. Dude! I forget where Silver was.
Alrighty, I guess I'm just gonna go up and
Say 4.
God, I hate this.
I don't want to waste my time getting you all up for him just to put you guys down for 1 arrow shot. That's the thing.
Right, gonna go ahead and just
I
run
can
up
hurt
to
him.
and
You can start him too. I'm aware, but I like it to
stabbing will do more damage. If I dodge, I guess I'm just gonna try to hurt him.
Okay.
He's gonna probably bite me in the butt, but you know, nothing happened.
Beatty.
I've got to roll the death saves.
Was the other guy holding anything?
He has
That's a fail.
What does he have equipped?
club.
Because he
He has a club.
Because the other guy has a crossbow, but he's shot.
I failed.
Okay.
Was it
Titan.
2?
Yeah, you gotta be the one to come up and do this.
Sorry, bud.
You're the only one with the health. I'm right there next to him.
I have 6.
I have 4. Actually, no, 3.
Okay, my attempt to go up there and hit him. Hit the boss man.
Okay.
You got the highest AC.
I'm aware of that, but I rolled a 2. I fail. I miss.
Boy!
This is not a good rolling surface.
So the guard is coming in, and he's going to try to deal with
That's right, we got a guard.
the assistant.
Wait, we have a party.
We didn't get a guard.
Wah wah wah. He misses. Jennifer.
That's been horrible all
Okay, you're
night.
rolling a death save again. 10.
That's another pass.
I say this is where we're all gonna die, and next week we're all gonna come back with new characters.
Quicksilver.
Exactly.
Or
I'm
going to
gonna
turning point debt.
shoot at him. That's a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, we'll just lose a level.
Have you gone up to him?
Yes, I'm next to him. You have sneak
Yes.
attack. Have fun. We're both next to him. Love you, crit. Dude, if I smite him at 3d8 plus 3
13.
damage, I can.
2d8.
You are
Roll
supposed
out your
to be.
weapon damage.
Yeah, like it is damage that we need on him, or I could potentially.
That just means that I'm building a
Chomp through
healer.
his
Just
temporary
to
hit
guarantee
points.
my own
He puts the
self-survival.
damage on him.
Like,
So,
I need to
Is
convert.
there anywhere that I could move that would give me any form of cover?
No, not where you're going to maintain a shot on him and be safe.
We are all in like
Same
a
time.
15-foot circle.
Kyle, how are you
So, Yek's turn.
Check it.
Like 5 seconds.
Probably gonna knock me unconscious.
He is going
Also,
to
2
attack
death
you.
saves. It's also
Oh.
the dying saves.
I called you no, nice. I think I called it.
So he's dropping his hand crossbow, pulling out a short sword. Attacks, misses, attacks, misses.
Of course he is.
And bonus action, attacks with his elongated fangs.
Oh, that's okay. So yeah, he is that one.
And that will hit.
It's not a big die.
Take 6.
It's big enough.
Flint Locket.
That's a.
Natural 20.
That's a 9.
That's death.
You are dead.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, smooth skin.
It's that little worm's fault.
My last.
Yeah. Although that we would have actually not been.
It's the robot's fault.
Can't
He
blame
could have
the
healed it. He could have healed me.
Yeah, you're
Wrong robot. It was the little ones.
Yeah, that robot's fault, dude. I gotta say my special turn. I gotta say my special turn and smite him. 1 point lane enhance means waste turn for me. You die to a crossbow bolt.
So, the assistant is going to cast Bless on himself and Yak.
Yeah.
Also, that would mean he'd have to go back to the field.
No, I can't survive. I can't survive that. I have no dex, dude.
That's save.
I'm levels away.
Yes.
It's fast. I'm levels away from being able to
Beatty.
That's just. I'm building a life cleric. I hope you realize this now.
That's fine. You can play any cleric. You don't have to
Titan.
life. You can be a
I'm guaranteeing that nobody else dies.
Smack him. We're trying to smack him.
Not necessarily. 2 saves. 2 failed.
13?
Not necessarily.
13.
I'm
to
saying,
hit him.
as of
Will hit.
tonight, if
Oh, thank God, smiting his ass.
Then go with be a halfling.
It's not so bad.
No, no.
Be a halfling.
15 points of damage.
I'm being a halfling.
Be
Still
a
up.
halfling and take the mark of healing.
Yeah, you have to be a halfling to take the mark of healing. Pass.
So,
Gives you pretty good healing. You use your hit die.
guard is going to continue to attack
So pretty much as you level up,
the aid.
you aren't really going to run out of hit dice. Or you're not really going to run out of healing because all, you know.
Now,
Jennifer.
Alright,
It won't get
death
your, it
save.
won't get your. Yeah, dwarves make decent one, but you already have a
No,
dwarf.
you got
You can go dwarf. No human.
no, you
I'm still
got
alive.
Like halfling.
Wait, so-
I'm boring.
I'm gonna try and shoot him again.
That spirit race. They have a decent wisdom bonus.
That's a
Also, you got to look at the
14
dragon mark.
to
I don't
hit.
know what
That will
the ability score gives you because it rewrites what the character, what the
Yeah,
race
what the
is.
class would get you. So yeah,
I'm not using my die.
10.
probably
That kills Yak.
There we go. Envy. There we go. Boss killer. You play mop up, okay?
Does see the other
Everyone
guy
else left
back
me alone.
down?
You were
No.
very good against the worm. I will not demote your worm kill.
Back down.
I thought about it too. I was like, I literally thought about it. I was like, I could chase after this guy and kill him.
No, you couldn't have. He would have wiped the floor with you. Mano y mano.
He is
Well,
going
actually, he
to
had a partner, so.
cast
Yes, he would have wiped the floor.
with his last
No
slot
spell slots.
Sanctuary
I
on
have
himself,
cantrips.
and then he's going to try to run away.
Your cantrips are laughable.
He's got to go through.
I'll make a will save to try and not attack him if I can. So will save. That's a natural 1. I will attack nothing.
Drew.
I can get someone out. Is he still?
Fail.
And he makes it through the lightning, no problem.
We're at 2 and 2.
No, I'm out.
Beatty.
I'm at 2. I'm about to be at nothing.
Yeah, you went down with the shock. I went down the next round. Or well,
The pink one is not too bad. Listen, man.
The big one's all alone right now.
Don't touch
you want
my
that
die.
one?
It's bad. That one's bad too.
I'm dead.
Damn it.
Oh god. Oh god.
Titan.
One lay on point on him because he's not fast
So
to feel.
much for that smite.
I did smite him. 15 points of damage. Woot. More than you did.
The boss guy is dead.
I'm aware. Good job. I gave him 1 point of healing.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't make it through the electrical field because I was low on
I
health.
almost didn't.
I'm sorry. The guard was supposed to do a wisdom save to try and do the op attack. He failed. He's now going to rush after. He makes his dexterity save.
God, just medicine check me.
He makes the wisdom
That
save.
actually probably would have been more useful.
He makes the
I'll medicine
wisdom
check
save.
you next round, but I.
He does hit
Like, yeah, you could have medicine checked
I'm
us.
dead.
That's
I need
even
to
more
go.
of a waste
and kills.
because I'm wasting my
The
round
guard
to
still doesn't
stabilize
do.
you.
Hold off, dude.
What was your stabilizer?
Because you may
It's like you're
want
losing in Superborn character.
to make some decisions here.
I'm not going into debt.
You might want to when you hear what the item is.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, great.
Hold on.
What's
What? So wait, what
we
happened?
win?
He just killed the guard killed the last guy.
Well, we
Okay,
just
is there
did that
somebody that can get to me?
say
before a turn because she get a turn before. Well, actually, someone else might be able to get to her and medicine check her.
No, there's no one before you.
All right, well then I have to
So,
roll.
Yep.
the
So
last- Oh god.
Do it. You'll
All right,
do it.
I'm taking this die.
I'm just gonna put unlocks on personality because I have none.
She's dead.
That was a natural.
Alice! Welcome to the Mile High Club.
is everyone else is still up?
I'm alive.
the three of us.
I'm okay.
I was a member
I had to
of
smite.
this
I had
club.
to smite.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to lay on the pain.
Josh, Alice, welcome to the Mile High Club. I'm a premium member, as you can see.
Y'all capture yet?
And then he means
There's no y'all
King
there.
Club.
No, it's the Mile High Club because you're Miles.
And the watch lets
And
you
you're
off
high.
with a
I was
warning.
allowed to
Days
take
later-
the word I was using it.
They read in the Inquisitive that Yek the Grand, known murderer, mysteriously died in custody. Yek was found in a locked interrogation room where he had been alone. The cause of death is believed to be poison.
So apparently you didn't even kill him.
You knocked him out with a bow.
With that,
Means we need him
somehow.
alive. We need him alive. Sorry.
With that, y'all have cleared your names. Y'all
He keeps saying y'all.
Dude,
defeated Yelphus,
don't need a life cleric.
and you connected
Later,
We need a
Lobana.
life cleric. This
To
is
Thrain.
this said we need better
what?
healing.
Y'all connected Lobana to Thrain.
Yes.
Yes.
So y'all will be receiving
We need
4
somebody to take-
advancement checkpoints and 4 treasure checkpoints. The item you unlocked that was on Yek is Insignia of Claws.
Ooh,
For everyone.
damn, Josh.
So, those of you who died tonight, you have a choice. Let this character be permanently dead, or if you do not have enough treasure checkpoints, go into treasure checkpoint debt.
I mean, honestly,
For
We can wait. Hold on. Us living people, can we pool money to help?
Wait, how much is it?
it is 500
oh boy.
to get
How many?
raised deck cast.
How many
I can
checkpoints?
double check.
10 checkpoints.
It's 8. It's 8 checkpoints to get the scroll.
And we can't combine our points.
You
for
cannot use
I don't
treasure
get any, I
checkpoints
don't
to
get
get
any
them.
advancement points or
Wait,
anything.
you can't use
You
treasure.
do if you do the
XP deaths.
So
Well, you can't
So you'd be at
use
negative
treasure
4.
checkpoints to.
Which is
get
next
the
session.
scroll.
You'll go back to 0.
only
so,
the person
but-
who's dead can do the get the
what
scroll.
was the name of the
So they
Murder in
don't.
the Skyway.
They don't get the checkpoint if they still
Yeah.
decide to keep this
Coming
character.
down?
They don't get anything.
So
Wait,
yeah,
it's treasure checkpoint.
No, because technically she would still be able to
So-
she would have 8 if she still gets all the checkpoints.
Yes.
so you go into debt before,
You gain
and
it. So
but then
you'd
you
be
gain,
4
and then
minus
it'll
8.
drop
So
you
you're
to
at
0.
0.
Okay.
You're at
Yeah.
0,
I'll do it.
which isn't the worst thing for you.
Insignias.
Claws.
Murder in the Skyway.
Plus 1 to damn.
So I'll be at
So
0
sadly,
treasure
you
points.
lose all your checkpoints.
So
That's right.
They're
I
tier 1
have
any.
checkpoints.
that's
But I
it,
still got
YouTube.
my
We'll see you later.
checkpoints, so.
So that was Murder in the Skyway, people. I hope you enjoyed it. You saw a very brutal final fight. 3 people dead. So yeah, strong fight, really strong module. Next week we will be bringing out the start of Encounters in Charm, which accompanies this campaign. So I'm looking at doing 4 of the encounters in it, but it may only be 3. We'll see what happens. And we'll see which of the players decided to bring their characters back and which ones decided to go ahead and let that character go. I do not expect these to be as deadly as this one was, but we'll see what happens. And as before, down in the descriptions below are the links to Extra Life, so please go donate, and hopefully we can get that money raised. I'm, as I said, trying to reach $100 this campaign. So, thank you everyone. Have a good night.